Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Grommet Live. You know what, Marcy? It's been about a month since I've been on camera, and I just realized I'm on the wrong side. So I got to move us back to now.
Something
All
felt
is right with the
weird.
world. Well, you've been holding down the fort. Last week, I ended up having two baseball games on Wednesday night, so you took care of Wednesday night, and then you had a special Mother's Day on Thursday night. You've just been all over the place. I know you were also at a really cool women's product inventors event where there was a bunch of grommet brands there in the contest and stuff. So catch me up. What's been going on as everybody's jumping on here today?
And I think probably a lot of soon-to-be grommet brands. There were so many amazing women inventors at this event. And I know I talked, I don't know if you've been on the last couple shows, but if you have, you probably already heard me talk about it. But what an inspiring, amazing event to see all of these women come together. And people are in all different stages of inventing their products, but many of them already have products out. And as Greg said, they're already here on the grommet. So hopefully some of them are going to be here tonight inside the chat. I always love that. We always love that. And then several of them I talked to that I just thought, home run product. I cannot wait to get it on Grommet. So hopefully we will be bringing some of those to Grommet Live very soon. We actually had 5 finalists, all 5 of them. A couple of them were Grommet brands. As finalists will be coming soon, and you guys are going to love them so much. And yes, we've had a couple. We had the Mother's Day. If you missed Mother's Day gifting and you still need a Mother's Day gift, I cannot stress enough. If you can go back and watch that episode, you will be so happy, because I think I did 10 products on that show, which is kind of unheard of for us. We usually do about 6 or 7. And so that was a big show, but it was a ton of fun. And we had guests on. We had Honeydew, husband, wife. That was super fun. And it's just been great, but it's not the same without Greg. Am I right? Let's hear it in the chat, guys.
I like that in the last week or two, new stuff is showing up at the house, and I work with all these brands, getting them set up, getting them live on Grommet, but getting to see these things that they poured their heart and their soul into, and the things that they're making. There's nothing like it. And so I'm happy to be back tonight. Happy that Marcy's here with me. It is 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. So some of you guys, it's just after dinner time, winding down. Some of you on the West Coast, maybe you're eating dinner with us tonight. I know Tori was like, I'm gonna be in the kitchen cooking dinner, watching you guys tonight. If you're here, say hello in the chat, and we'll talk about how you can use the chat tonight to win some of these cool products that we are talking about. Everything that we're talking about tonight, you can find on the Grommet, and you can get exclusive discounts just by upvoting these products on the Grommet, buying directly from these makers. But before we jump into our first product, Marcy, I do want you to talk about one of your favorite parts. You beat me to the punch. There it is. Talk about what this Enter to Win is, how they can get down on this, and who's going home with some prizes tonight. That's exciting.
Well, 2 of you are going home with prizes tonight. And yes, everybody knows that giveaways are my favorite part of the show. It's sort of become a staple here at Grommet Live. And if you have never won, it is not too late. There are going to be 2 tonight. Greg is going to pick one, and I'm going to pick one based on what are our 2 favorite products of the show. So all you have to do to enter, you don't have to buy anything. All you have to do is take your camera out, take a picture of that QR code, and enter right there, right then and there. And if you want to double your chances of winning, it's really simple. We give you a second chance because you are here live. And so all you have to do is go inside the chat and say the word giveaway, or I want to win, or something, so that the person moderating the chat knows that you want to win and is going to double your chances. So definitely get in on the giveaway.
Yes, I love that. Starting to get the chat picking up. We got John, we got Ariana, we got Monica. So right now you could say giveaway. So we got Sherry, who is a frequent watcher of the show. Josie says giveaway. Make sure you guys jump in, say giveaway. This is really cool because what it does, not just do you enter the giveaway, but it tells the algorithms that people are watching, and it shares this with more people. And that is big for the makers on the show to get their products in front of even more people. So I think that's really, really cool. Monica says the giveaway is awesome as well. So hit that QR code. QR codes are going to be a theme of the night. So have your phone ready. How you do the QR codes, really simple. Have your phone, open the camera app, and go over that QR code. It'll take you to a link, whether to check out a product or to enter the giveaway. We'll walk you through it. Super simple. And we'll make sure that you guys get hooked up. We do have some of the makers showing up tonight, which I think is, it's always our favorite part, because sometimes Marcy and I have questions and we want to know about all this stuff. So this is really cool. Charles is here from Quick Start Grill, which is one of the products we'll be going over in just a little bit. He says he's here. John Ellis says giveaway. Bailey says giveaway. This is going to be fun, Marcy. I like these nighttime shows as much as I'm ready to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes this re-energizes me, and this first product is going to energize everybody, especially some of the women in the house who would like a clean, fresh bathroom to come into every once in a while. Whether you got no matter if you have any kind of boys in the house, this product is super, super cool. I am going to grab mine here. This is the Lulu touch-free toilet freshener, and I do have to pull it up really quick because tonight at midnight is the last night for some of these products to take home product of the week. These guys are right now in third place. They've got 312 upvotes, and they are killing it this week because I think people, they want the freshness in the bathroom. This is so cool. They have all kinds of scents and flavors we're going to talk about. But Marcy, I know you've already got one plugged in your home. I have one plugged in my home as well. Why don't you give us the lowdown on the Lulu touch-free toilet freshener?
I'm kind of in love with this. I'm not surprised that it has so many upvotes because who doesn't want a solution to the stinky bathroom? And if you have boys in your house, like I do, then you really need a Lulu. But everybody needs a Lulu. In fact, I'm heading tomorrow to Austin. My son Jack is graduating from college, which I cannot believe. But I was thinking, boy, could his fraternity house use a few of these? So all it is, you guys, it's so smart. Basically, and you may have even seen those, I can't remember the name of them, but the lights that light up your toilet. This does have that, but it kind of reminded me of that when it came, just sort of the shape of it and how this bendable arm just hangs over the toilet like that. And then this is an automatic sensor that it senses when you sit down on the toilet. So I guess that's how it knows it that you're going number 2, I guess. And so it can automatically spray on the surface of the toilet water an air freshener. And it has all different kinds of flavors. It's got citrus fresh, clean cotton, peppermint vanilla, and coconut lime. I've only tried a couple of them. I've tried citrus fresh, which I think is my favorite, and then clean cotton. And it really does work. You sit down and you hear it spray. And the idea of it is that it stops the odor before they happen, whereas regular air fresheners, after they happen, it just kind of masks it. So it really does away with it before. In the very beginning, which to my knowledge has never been done before. And so as you're seeing here, there's a little toggle switch. So you can switch it from either manual. So if you wanted manual, then you would just press this button and it sprays it right out of this little guy right there. And the cartridge goes right into there. Now, I'm going to show you one of the cartridges. This is the peppermint vanilla right there, and you're getting 400 sprays per carton. So that is 400 sits on the toilet, basically. And I just think, number one, I think it's a really fun gift to give, a hostess gift to give, just kind of a little joke, fun gift. But we had a Cinco de Mayo party on Sunday, and I thought this is a perfect time to try it. And sure enough, I put it in the powder room, and everybody commented on it because they heard it. And then, of course, they smelt it, and they wanted to know where the heck we got it and how they could get one. So it was a major, major hit. So big kudos to the Lulu guys who are, and I know they're on here tonight. It's Bryce, Ryan, and Scott. You guys, I want to hear your story of exactly how and why you came up with it. I can only imagine, but it is awesome. And the packaging, everything about it, you guys have totally hit it out of the park. And I wondered if it was going to be kind of gimmicky and like maybe not work that well and not smell that great, but not at all. It is a total hit. And I think you guys are going to do amazing things with this product. And as I mentioned, and I talked about that, the light up toilet. So it definitely does light up, which is another nice perk in the middle of the night when you don't want to turn the light on, but you need to go and you want to make sure you don't get on the seat. It's going to show you the way. So this is a great one. Gray, did you say you haven't tried it yet? Oh, wait, you're muted.
That helps. See, I've been off for a week and now I don't know what I'm doing. We did try it. We really, really like this one. And we've got it in our kind of our guest bath. Again, I got 3 boys, and then we always have other boys coming over the house before baseball, after baseball, all the things. So this is definitely something we want in our guest bath. here in the house. I do want to take you over to the Grommet website really quickly, because I think this is really cool. So when you hit that QR code, you head on over to Grommet. When you give these guys an upvote, one is you're going to get 20% off, taking it from $39.99 all the way down to $32. But also you'll see all the different scents. You can select them right from here. So again, the Citrus Fest, the Clean Cotton, the Peppermint Vanilla, Coconut Lime, and Lavender Fields. And I think, as Melissa, I think it was, said, they're not flavors, don't taste them. They're scents, not flavors. But I love this. And then again, when you click purchase, you're actually buying directly from the founders at Lulu. The sale goes directly to them, supporting their small business. One of the things that Marcy and I love most about what we do here at Grommet is you are really, truly supporting these makers. Let me get that QR code up one more time. So you take out your phone, open the camera app, hit that QR code. It'll take you to their page on Grommet. One of the cool things too is you can just upvote the product, right? Just help them during launch week. This saves it to your My Vote section of the Grommet. You can come back to it later. Maybe you want to save it for a gift or whatever the case is. But with Father's Day coming up, it's a nice little gift for the Father's Day for
Father's
all
Day.
of the high school graduates going to college. This is a great something to have for the dorms, as Marcy, as you know all about that. So great, obviously it's not quite at the gag gift level, but obviously might not be your hero gift, but I think it's something in like a package that would be really cool. And really like it. The smells are great right now. We have the green one in right now, the coconut lime. We really enjoy this one. This is the one we have in our bathroom, so it's empty right now. But yeah, super cool product. Love starting with this one. Hit that QR code and support these makers. Ariana says it is the perfect Father's Day gift. Anything to add here, Marcy, before we move on?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I did notice that they were awarded the #1 toilet freshener by Good Housekeeping. So that's a seal of approval. Like that. That
like
had
that.
to feel good, guys. And you guys, I just want to compliment everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for getting the chat going, because really what that is all about is just what Greg said. By the more chatting we have going on, the more these makers are going to be seen, the more their products are going to be found. So we just want to keep that going. So thank you for that. And it also just feels so good to the makers to know that you are loving the products that they're creating. So that's one of my favorite parts of live shopping is the chat.
I love that. I could not agree more. So that is the Lulu Touch-Free Toilet Freshener. Thanks, guys, for being a part of the show today. And so from keeping the bathroom fresh to keeping your mouth fresh and looking great, we all know that confidence really starts with your smile. If you love your smile and you smile more, you are going to be more confident. And these guys have created an amazing product. They have one of the most incredible stories, but Marcy and I, we're both suckers for packaging and branding. This is some of the nicest packaging and branding of anything I think we've ever reviewed here on the Grommet. This is true, like everything about it, from the packaging to the photos, the imagery, like they just knocked it out of the park. The instructions, how you use this. Now, we've all seen whitening stuff before. We can go to the dentist and do some teeth whitening. There's all kinds, but this is kind of next level, and it is very affordable. You guys see $95 for the kit, but with your Grommet discount, it takes it down to $76. And I know that there are many times where I'm like, man, I would pay $76, have my smile looking good, feeling good right now. I'm about to go present on stage. You're going for a job interview. You're going on that first date, whatever it is. You want to feel confident. And I really, truly believe confidence starts with your smile. And Marcy, I know you got a chance to test this already. Tell us all about this whitening collection and why we're so excited to have these guys on the program this week.
Well, I think, the perfect time to use it is when you're getting ready to host Grommet Live and you want your pearly whites to look pretty. So I did use it before I came here, and I've used it a couple nights. I haven't had it that long, but it is one of those products that does, within a couple uses. Actually, I want to say the first use that when I first tried it, I don't know if it was just me thinking that my teeth were whiter, but they definitely looked whiter to me. And so I love something that we get that kind of immediate gratification. But let me tell you, so what I love about this is it's so simple, easy to use. Anybody can do it. There is no learning curve to it. here is the device, and all you're going to do, it comes with the syringes pre-filled, and this is 35%. I just want to make sure I say the word correctly, carbamide peroxide gel. So this is the whitening gel that they use in the professional dental offices. And I should have started by saying the guys behind this, one of the things I love, it is a father-son team. Between them, oh, there it is, just lit up for me. So between them, they have 55 years in the cosmetic dentistry field, and they are very prestigious, very well known, actually around the world. People fly in from all over just to be seen by them and be treated by them. And so much so that even the dad, I want to say this right, it is Jan. It's spelled Jan, so I was thinking Jan, but it's Jan. David Letterman did a whole top 10 list just about him because he is his dentist, his personal dentist. So I thought that was kind of fun. So they're very renowned, and they basically said, we want to take what we do in the office with all of our patients around the world and bring it to the public and do it in an affordable way. So every time you use it, I think it breaks down to about $2 per use. And as I mentioned, you get the syringes with it. One of mine is missing because it's back at home because I've been using it, but there it is right there. And each syringe is, I think it's 6 uses per syringe. So you just put a little tiny bit in the tray on top and on the bottom, and then you put it in your mouth like that, you press the button and it turns on just like that, and you leave it in your mouth. I just do my little chores, fold laundry, whatever you're going to do. And it's, I think, 16 minutes, and then it goes off. And so it's timed for you. So it's just this foolproof way to whiten your teeth. And then it also comes with this really awesome tooth whitening gel. And so what I love about this is, even if I'm not doing the full whitening, I'm just brushing my teeth, which I do a couple, 2-3 times a day. What you're going to do is just put a little, like a pea-sized amount of this on top of your regular toothpaste, and that just keeps the brightening going. So it's just going to make it last. And so even when you're done doing the treatment, if you want to be done with that, you can still continue on with this just to keep your smile bright forever and ever. So I can't wait to do the full course of treatment to see the difference, because as we age, we do tend to lose that white, bright smile. So knowing that there's something that is so affordable like this is the professional grade that they use in those fancy offices, and now we get to do them at home. And I went on to their website. You guys should go check it out because it's really, really impressive. And if you read the reviews, everybody's obsessed with all of their products, but evidently when this came out, it was just like, the holy grail. Everyone, couldn't wait to get it. So I just have to believe the reviews that it's amazing, because I've already noticed within 1 or 2 times, I do see a difference. Do you guys see a difference?
I love that. Love that. And a little sneak peek. I just approved today that we are launching their toothpaste at the end of this month. So we have a second product from them. They love the experience so much. The second product is coming up in live. These guys also are in the middle of launch week. They're at 95 upvotes. There are a lot of you watching right now. So if you hit that QR code, I want at least 5 of you to go and upvote these folks. Get them over 100 upvotes tonight. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps them rise up to the top. If you are, and maybe this is something that you want to save for, something for the fall or right before the holidays, whatever that it is, hit that QR code, go over to the Grommet, give these guys an upvote. Tonight is the last night for launch week. You can still vote for them, obviously, tomorrow and next week and next month. But as part of launch week, I want you to get them to the top. This is a product that I am a huge fan of. Jessica just chimed in and says, a nice smile, it really does make you feel more confident. It looks like an amazing product. Again, confidence starts with your smile. And, I think a lot of us, me, coffee drinker, right? 3-4 cups of coffee every day starts to stain the teeth. And Marcy, as you age a little bit, just like little things, but this product's really cool. It's me too. Like I'm not in that young boat anymore.
Marcy, as you age a little bit. I heard that.
You said it. But again, really love this product. It's so high quality. When you get it in the mail, like, you are going to be very, very happy with this purchase. And we're so happy that Lynn Hart wanted to launch with us and is continuing to launch more products with us throughout the year. So
these guys, just if you don't know of them, I didn't know of them because I'm out here in California. But if you do, they have been written up in Style magazine, Cosmopolitan, Shape, Glamour, New York Magazine. They're everywhere. So they are all that in a bag of chips. So I definitely worth checking out. And I love Ariana was saying that's just in time for prom and wedding season. That's brilliant. You're so right. I think there's so many occasions coming up. So perfect timing. Although any time of the year is good.
Any time of the year. And again, huge discount for you guys, for Grommet. They don't do this discount anywhere else. Takes it from $95 all the way to $76. You have to give them an upvote. The code will automatically be applied when you purchase. And again, you're buying directly from them, which is super cool because you're supporting this business and these awesome makers and inventors. So thank you guys so much for being a part of Grommet Live today. And that brings us into our next product, which is something super fun. So every morning when I get up, it's still dark out. I go outside, I go on the patio, and I do 10, 15 minutes of meditation, and then I do some yoga poses. Just warm the body up, and I'm outside, I'm on the patio, I'm on pavers. I usually just throw a towel on the ground, but no more, because we got one of the coolest products in this week, and I'm so excited. They're here, they're in the chat. It's how do you think we say this? Flowy? Fleo?
I was thinking it was Floel.
Floel.
I don't know. I'm
well,
totally
we get the makers in the chat, so they can help us.
Yes, you guys tell us
because I want to do them justice, because I am a huge fan. Just from little stuff, the carrying bag, I love it. I have it on a hook outside of my house, like one of our towel racks. Boom, just grab it off. I love this part right here, just this little strap that comes on to undo it. Because when I put the strap back on, it shrinks this down, so it actually fits back in the bag, which is amazing, and it feels so good. I am a huge fan of this cork grip yoga mat. It's eco-friendly. It's for the environment. This thing, it is so cool. I've been using this every single morning for, I don't know, the last 8-9 days since it came in the mail. So, Marcy, I love your thoughts on the yoga mat and what you thought of this one.
Well, I'm so impressed that you're a yogi. I didn't know that. That's awesome. I'm not a yogi. I need to be honest with you. I have not done a lot of yoga. My daughter does yoga, but I do Pilates. And so one of the things I love about this is it is multi-use. You don't have to use it for yoga. You can use it for Pilates. You can use it for gymnastics. You can use it for just stretching, anything and everything. But if I was a yogi, this would, and I am not just saying this, we've had several yoga mats on Grommet. I am in love with this. And I can imagine, I know several people that do that hot yoga where you're sweating. And when you're sweating, you are slipping all over the place. And cork, just by nature, is non-slip. The other thing I love is just by nature, cork is antimicrobial. So it's not gathering all that bacteria from all the sweat and the just everything that happens with yoga. So it's really easy to clean. You're just going to wipe it clean, and then on its own, as I said, it's antimicrobial. So I love that. But just the feel of cork is so different than those, typical yoga mats. And I love just standing on it. And then it goes a little bit further. And again, I haven't gotten very into yoga, but I really appreciated that they've got these lines on here. So these help you to perfectly position yourself and have your feet tilted just the right way, or with all the different poses. So if you are a beginner at yoga, even if you're not, it just keeps you aligned and perfectly positioned for all of the different yoga poses. So I thought that was super clever. It's extra large. It's bigger than the typical one. It's got a really nice non-slip surface on the back as well. I wanted to show you that. And then I think it's 7 not too thick, but it's just that right amount where you've got some cushion, but it's not kind of overboard. And as someone who likes to travel and who does a lot of traveling like I do, the fact that it is, as Greg said, so lightweight, you could just pop this. It adds almost no weight to your suitcase. So you just roll it up tight, pop it in your suitcase, and bring it with you. I love it. I had never seen a cork yoga mat before. I don't know if they're a big thing and I just didn't know about it, but now it just makes so much sense. And I'm thinking, why isn't every yoga mat as great as this one. Now, the other thing, I think it might have fallen down, but shoot, I had it. Oh no, here it is. I love that they include this. So this cork ball, massage ball, and this was so perfect timing for me. I've had this thing going on where I've got kind of tingling and numbness down my leg and pinching in my back. So I've been using this the last couple of days, and I love this. And so it's not as big and bulky as a foam roller is or something like that. And because of how firm it is, it really does the job and gets those knots out. So that's what I've been using it for, and I love it. So just that they thought of everything, like you said, the carrying strap, the bag, everything is so nicely done. What a great gift. Talk about Mother's Day gift. My gosh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Mother's Day. Like, so buy it tonight, right? Because it's Wednesday. Mother's Day is Sunday. Buy this thing tonight. The team is in the chat. They can let you know if they can get it to you in time, but buy it tonight, right? Like, give them an upvote. Here's the cool thing. This is $70, but Grommet shoppers are only going to pay $56. This is a great gift. That is a great price point. For someone that, you know, is either into yoga, like you said, is Pilates. And I want to just set the record straight. So I'm not doing like 20 minutes of yoga outside. It's like yoga poses mixed with stretching. And so again, you hit the nail on the head, is like, it's perfect for any movement outside. You know, think about, you know, a lot, if you're going on summer vacations, you're going to the beach, or you're going on a crew, like perfect to bring with you. Yes. What I also love about the bag, I think we talked about this with our good friends at Pepper Pong. I love when people make a bag that the product actually fits in, because so many times the bag is so tight and you're trying to squeeze it in, and then all of a sudden the bag is just garbage. The bag fits perfectly. The strap that they've put along with it helps it fit into the bag, but you're not wrestling with the bag to get it in there. And I know that's like a minor thing, but I know that like after a week sometimes of using these types of products, the bag's garbage. Not in the case here. This is a really cool bag. And I think that means something. If you're taking this to the beach, you want to be able to put it back in the bag so you can throw it in your trunk. And so really, really cool. Great job. And a great price point for Grommet shoppers. So hit that QR code. These guys are over 80 upvotes now and counting. And they're just really, really, really good people. They've been so fun to work with. And I'm so excited to have them here on Grommet.
Well, and they did come in with the pronunciation. It is Flowell. Did you already say that? Did I miss that? Flowell. I love
Flowell. And he said, as in flow well, which is perfect. I love that. And then timed in that it's perfect. The ball is perfect for muscle tension relief and myofascial release. Jessica coming in with a great comment here. Amazing feature to add that stress ball, something I benefit from with a variety of workouts and stretches I do. Yeah, it's like, again, just really, really cool to have that all-in-one kind of package. Just great job. Really, really love these guys. I hope I know you're watching. So launch some more stuff with us, because I think you make really, really high quality products, and it's really, really happy to have you here.
Yes. Yep.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. Question, since they're in the chat, when you're done with yoga, and if you have sweat at all, should you wait for it to dry before you roll it up and put it in a bag? I'm curious if that matters to prolong the use of it, to keep it in better shape, or can you just roll it up right away? So if you can let us know in the chat when you have a time, that would be great.
Great question. I did see in the FAQs that it's not machine washable, but it can be hand washed and air dried to clean. Didn't quite answer your should you wait, to get the sweat out kind of thing. But so don't throw it in the washing machine. But I think you could just probably get a wet rag, and just get it right off. So
you guys will love this. I mean, I was excited when I first saw it, but then when it came, and like, I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do it justice, because
you can't. I was trying to think that. I was like trying to roll it out, and it's like I would have to do like a super HD widescreen shot that we don't have for this setting. But yeah, you guys did a really, really good job with that. So love that. As they might get back to us in a second. We're gonna do open it up for Q&A in just a minute. We got one more product, and then it's giveaway time. So if you've joined us a little late, every week we give away 2 products. We give away Marcy's favorite product and my favorite product. How you enter the giveaway, twofold. One, hit that QR code that I just put onto the screen. Second, and maybe my favorite way, is you can jump into the chat, and then in the chat say, I want to win the yoga mat. I want to win, whatever it is, the Lulu or the whitening collection or the next product that we're about to bring up, or just say giveaway. But if you light up the chat, that is a great way for us to enter you into the giveaway. We're going to do one more product. Then we're going to do our first giveaway. And then at the end of the night, we will do our second giveaway. We have 7 products in total. We've done 3 so far. So we have a little more to go, but enter the giveaway. It is the most fun part of the night because we love sharing these great inventions and products with you guys. So super cool. All right, let's see. Really quick, I said the mat is non-slip. If you do sweat on it, however, probably best to wipe it down as best as possible prior to cleaning, as Greg mentioned. Tori says, good luck to everyone. James says, I want to see Greg do some yoga poses next time to really showcase the product. We're working on that. Once we get the big Grommet live studio, the more you guys watch and the more you guys buy, the bigger studio Marcy and I can have. So, keep buying stuff.
We're ready to step it up when you guys are.
I love it. Monica, I think she said she already purchased a Lulu, but she said another Lulu would be awesome. And Heather wants to win the teeth whitening. So awesome. I love it. Well, let's jump into our 4th product of the night. This is our biggest product of the night, and it is a big hit. It is something Marcy and I are both big fans of. It is the Qual Gear Smart Standing Desk. I've been using a standing desk for at least 3-4 years now, like start of like the pandemic, right? Where everyone was working from home, got the standing desk, and I am in love with it. It's what I've been using. I'm using my original. I just want to be very transparent. I'm using my original standing desk right now is where I'm at because I have everything attached to it right now, from microphones to lights to all kinds of stuff. But this weekend, we are bringing in this Qual Gear. We've put it together. I'm so excited for it because the desk that I have now doesn't have any like pre-programming or anything like that. I have to remember the heights and all of this. Qual Gear made something really, really cool, really unique because Marcy's about to pull this up. There is an app that you can use that you can pre-program, your heights, how low do you want it to be when you sit? How do you want it to be when you stand? All of this. Plus, it's freaking gorgeous. I am like the tabletop on it is absolutely incredible. Marcy's pulling up the app right now.
Well, it's telling me that it's time for me to stand up, evidently. I've been sitting too long. And that's what I love. So it's it tells you can set up whatever kind of program you want. Now, this could not have come at a better time for me. I kid you not. I literally was in urgent care yesterday dealing with what I just described. We wanted to rule out a few things, which we did, thank goodness. But one of the things they said to me is, do you sit a lot? And I sit so much, whether it's at my desk or I've been flying back and forth to the East Coast. And so that's 5-6 hours on an airplane, a lot. And so I've been thinking about a standing desk. I've never had one. I've never used one, but it's been on my mind. And then lo and behold, one shows up at my house, and that was just a habit. But I didn't put it together until today after getting that news at urgent care yesterday. And I cannot believe I've waited this long. Greg, you've been keeping that a secret from me because I feel like everybody should have that because we all sit so much. Yeah. And so with this app, I'm going to dismiss the fact that it wants me to stand up and try to go, let's see, I'm just learning how to use it. But you can program how long you want to sit and then how long you want to stand. So in a given hour, what I'm doing is 30 minutes sitting and then 30 minutes standing. And I've pre-programmed the low height and then the high height. So all I have to do is press a button when it gives me the timer that my 30 minutes are up. I press the button and it raises up and up I go. And then when I'm done, I press the button, I press my memory number 2 and it goes back down to the seated height. So, and I can't even tell you the quality of the mechanism, the motor that raises it and lowers it. It is just perfection. And it is so silent. So I could imagine that if you're working in a big office space and you don't want to make, a lot of noise with that, that's a really nice feature too. But it is just so nicely done, easy to assemble. I always have a little difficulty assembling just the beginning, kind of figuring out what goes where. But once I did that, it just goes really quick. It is heavy. But in a good way, heavy in a, quality, durability. This is a desk for lifetime kind of a situation. And it is the tabletop. It comes with the tabletop. Mine, and I think Greg's as well, are whitewash. And then it's got a white base, but you do have a choice of the different bases. It is the best gift that you could give yourself. And this is me just coming from using it just one day. I'm just in love. I can't believe I've been sitting at a desk all day for all of these years. No wonder my back is giving out. So I look forward to really getting into that routine and sticking with it. And this app really does just make it so simple. It's included, it's free to download, it's very quick to figure out how to set it up, and you're off to the races. And it's something that we should all be doing for many, many reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that Grommet made me do it.
I love that we were able to make you do it. I was definitely not hiding it from you, but most of the time when I'm doing this, I am sitting because all my lights and things are set up to sit as opposed to stand. But I love the stand up elements. So again, I think what's really cool is you can kind of set it in different ways. Like you said, is you can have it, 30 minutes and then it'll automatically just go up at 30 minutes. And then once you've stood for 30 minutes, it'll go back. Like that's the cool thing about the app. The other side is you could just move it yourself. And so what I tend to do is when I'm on Zoom calls or I'm listening to a webinar or something like that, I will stand, right? So I'm standing while I'm talking, while I'm Zooming, while I'm doing things like that. And then when I really have to do like really deep typing work or I'm writing emails or something, I'll go back to sit down for those situations. So the cool thing is there's so much flexibility. I'm going to pull their page up on Grommet really quick. So I want to show you guys a little bit of what it looks like because Marcy and I, it's hard, again, just like the yoga mat, like it's hard to show the desk on Grommet Live, but I will profess, like, I love the tabletop. So it's way nicer than the tabletop that I have right now. And that's why I can't wait to get this desk here. You can see here, obviously we got all the app stuff on the left. It'll actually show the desk going up and down in just a second. So I wanted to get to that. But when you hit the QR code, you'll get to this page on Grommet. You can see this picture in the bottom right. So I'm going to go over to here. This is the little mechanism that is on the side of the desk. This is what allows you, I mean, super simple, right? There's an up arrow and a down arrow, and then the height. So you can move it up, you can move it down. It is literally that simple. You can have two pre-programmed heights. So 1 and 2 would be your sitting and your standing. So you just literally hit the number 1, boom, and it'll go to your, standing height or your sitting height, whichever one that you program it to. And then you can lock it in because I have little people in my house and they will come in and mess with dad's desk and they'll move it up and they'll move it down. And I'm like, this isn't the right height. So you can lock it in place. And again, you can have these settings here, which is super cool. And so here you can see the different countertops and you can see that it goes, pretty low. And then you can also get it to that standing height, which is really cool. As Marcy mentioned, there are different color bases and you can make that color selection right on Grommet. So you got white, you got gray, you got black. So you can make those changes there. And yeah, the app is 100% free. There's no monthly fee, nothing like that. So if I come down here, you can see here, you have the black, you have the white, you have the light gray, and then you have the dark gray. Here is the coolest part. You see that $624.98. That is not what you guys are going to be paying at all. Let me get this back up because I want to make sure that I get the price right for you guys. $4.99, right? So we went to bat for you guys because like every brand has to give a 20% discount to be on Grommet. There's no exceptions. And these guys wanted to be on Grommet. They wanted to launch. We pushed to have this product on. And that is a huge discount, $125 off of the desk that you're only going to get here on Grommet. Thank you to the Qual Gear guys, first of all, for doing that. Such a generous discount, but that's just for you guys. So hit that QR code, get these guys to the top of the charts. They got 91 upvotes and counting. This is, again, another one of those that maybe you just want to give it an upvote and save this for, something down the road. If you're moving offices, if you're moving houses, someone going to college, someone going to school, like whatever it is, maybe this isn't a purchase that you want to make tonight. It should be because it's awesome. But if it's not, still give them an upvote, get this into your My Votes so that you have it there. You're like, what was that standing desk again? Boom, My Votes. It's there. Your discount stays live. Whew, that was a lot, but I'm a big fan of these guys.
I am too. I really, when I knew it was coming, I thought it would be a nice desk, but I don't think I could grasp how incredible the quality is. That's the one thing to me that stands out more than anything. But I also want to mention, I don't think we said that it does have 2 USB ports on the little digital display right there. So that's really nice. I appreciate that a lot. I'm thinking, because I do a lot at my desk and I looked at it right away when it didn't have anything on it and I went, this is so brilliant for gift wrapping because it's that big. I think the tabletop is, yeah, it's, wait, let's see, 60 by 30 by 1. So it's a nice big desk. So, you know, whether you're crafting or wrapping gifts or working, or in my case, I do HSN shows sometimes from home. So the fact that I can raise it up and have it be this, you know, countertop height to do my shows when I'm doing demoing is so nice. But that got me thinking about, it really goes up to bar height also. So if you are entertaining, you can put a nice tablecloth over it or not and use it as a bar also. So it doesn't, don't think of it just as a work desk. There, it is so multi-use. I mean, it's really, really nice, as I said, with that big tabletop. So you've got a lot of work area. So many things to do with it. And yes, at that price, Father's Day, Mother's Day, graduation. I mean, it goes on and on. This time of year, it's just perfect.
Yeah, such a great product, such high quality, huge discount. I love that you mentioned the USB, because on mine I have that as well, and I am charging something every second of every day, from cameras to phones to iPads to, you know, you name it, it is being charged over there. So yeah, super great. Thank you to Qual Gear. Thank you guys for sending us those. Marcy and I, we will send you guys pictures when we have our desk set up so you guys can see those, because I think we're doing a great job, but we are not doing it justice.
It's amazing. It really is. And me personally, I love how easy it is, because I get a little intimidated with apps and digital and all of that, but I just got it right away. Kind of proud of myself.
Love it. Love it. Well, it is giveaway time. We have hit that point in the show where we have done 4 products. We've got 3 left. It's about halfway, or a little more than halfway point of the show. It's time to give some products away. Before we do, if you're just joining us, you have not entered yet, the easiest, well, there's 2 ways to enter. One is that QR code that's right next to me. You get out your phone, open that camera app. It will take you to a page where you can enter the contest. But my favorite way, jump in the comments, say giveaway, say I want to win the standing desk or the yoga mat or the teeth whitening kit or the Lulu. I know a lot of you guys want to win that Lulu. Don't be scared to win the Lulu, right? I think, you know, that's the underrated gift right there. I think a lot of people would be happy with that one. Since Marcy and I don't think we talked about this. Do you want to do the first one? You want me to do the first one? What do you want to do? All right. So Marcy is going to pick her favorite product that we've talked about so far and do a winner. So make sure you like that chat up. Tell us what product you want to win while Marcy gets ready to give away her favorite.
Well, I'm torn. I mean, I love every one of them. I really do. I always do. You guys, Grommet does such a good job curating. I mean, can we say in the chat how good they do at curating products? There's no place else that has as unique problem solving, make our lives better products than Grommet. And so that's why I love doing this show every week. But tonight, I think a lot of you would probably love to have the teeth whitening. I think that's something that we can all appreciate from time to time. If you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker or a cranberry juice drinker or anything, wine drinker. So I'm going to give away the teeth whitening, and the first winner is Eileen DeAndre. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You know, I don't pronounce many names right, but congratulations to Eileen. You are taking home, or you are getting, a Lionheart teeth whitening system, and you are going to love it. And take a before picture, because we want to see before and after when you're done. And you, our producer Jen, is going to be getting in touch with you, and she will make sure this gets sent out to you right away. So if you didn't win, not to worry. We have one more giveaway coming, so don't give up. And I'm going to put the QR code up one more time in case anybody wants to get in on the action. And then Greg is going to pick his favorite product of the night, and he's going to be giving away that at the end of the show. So let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, what a cool start. Love that. I love Monica earlier said she wanted to win the Lulu, and now she's saying, well, the desk would be much better. So I don't disagree with you. But you know, the desk is amazing. Super duper cool. Let's jump into our next product, which is, with Father's Day coming up, we're always trying to find dads that perfect gift. This is something that, you know, we talk a lot about these things, like every household needs one of these, but if you can use it as part of your gift giving experience, it's a double win. This is, they're a brand. We've done multiple products from them, and I love this one. We've done their Kelvin 19, like their multi-tool. This is their pack ratchet. something that you don't need until you need one. And then you're calling every neighbor that you can possibly find to find the right size ratchet, the right size bolts. I love this. It comes in two really cool colors. This is like a navy blue. This is a black. But what is so cool about this is, yes, it's a ratchet. Got it. But if you pull this out right here, you got all of your different sizes here. So you have everything that you need in the palm of your hand. This is something that could easily go in a glove box in the car, like, because that's when you're obviously going to need it. Something that you want in the garage, something in the shed, something at the toolbox, wherever that it is that you keep these kinds of things. These are awesome. Again, I know that we are coming up on graduation season, so a lot of high school students are about to go out to college. They need these kinds of things. They need the multi-tools. They need the ratchet sets. They need, these things where we're going out into the real world and we have to do things on our own. Love this. The guys at Kelvin Tools make amazing, high quality products. I've been using the Kelvin 19, I don't know, for close to 3 years now is when I first came across them, and I love the product, still use it on a regular basis. Now we have the ratchet set to go along with it, and it's super affordable. $29.99. You get your Grommet discount, makes it $24. It's just, again, we do a lot of kitchen stuff on here, and I'm like, every kitchen needs one of these. Well, every garage, every, toolbox, every, little, drawer that's got all the knickknacks in it to help you fix stuff around the house. You need one of these in there. Marcy, what'd you think of the pack ratchet when it came into your world?
I was surprised that how much I loved it, because I'm not a big tool girl. But I appreciated it so much when I saw the design and I saw just how compact and sleek and, again, high quality, and the grip on it. Everything about it is so nice. It's just so well done. But then I love things that when you open them, you discover new things, and that is definitely what this is. And so when you open it, I love the fact that it's got these nice steel sockets. There are 7 of those, and then inside of 4 of them are actual drill bits. So you can, if by putting this one on, this holds the drill bits. So you've got 4 drill bits for screwdriver bits, and then you've got the 7 different sockets. So it's really this 11 in 1. So kind of an all-in-one little toolkit. And Greg mentioned earlier, graduation, girls or boys going off to school, everybody needs sort of a little toolkit. This is so smart and just so easy to use. It's got this little push button here that releases the socket, and then this toggle here tells you which way it's going to go. But what's ultra smart and clever about it is that it's got that 90-degree angle. So it allows you to get into those tiny little spaces that I would imagine there's a lot of those that it's hard to get your screwdriver, your tool into. It's got that 90 degrees. So it's really designed for those kind of awkward spaces to get to. So many clever things about it, and so easy to use. They just and I, Greg, have not seen all the other products that Grommet has done with them, but I did go to their website and check it out, and they're all brilliant. They're just so smart. And like I said, I love just the different layers to this, that the screwdriver bits are inside the sockets. So I hope my dad's not watching, because he's getting one of these. I sent it to my brother already. I think this is just really smart, and I didn't even see the price on it. I'm curious what that is. We'll look at that in a second.
Yep, I'll pull that up right now, which it's $24 with your Grommet discount. So $29.99, $24 with your Grommet discount. And again, two colors, which is super cool. I love this kind of navy blue color. And again, both of those, you can select them at the Grommet, right? You don't need to go anywhere. Like, both color selections are right there on the Grommet. These guys have been super cool partners. And I just love all of their stuff and what they built. Such high quality stuff. And yeah, you can't go wrong. So get the pack ratchet, then go to their website and buy a bunch of other stuff from them too. Their multi-tools and things are incredible. They've been a Grommet bestseller forever. These guys already, to let you know, 242 upvotes on the Grommet. They are just performing well. All of our shoppers love this stuff. We hear great stuff from our shoppers all the time about it. You will be, whoever you gift this to will be very happy, or if you're getting one for yourself, you will be very happy. I was going through it. I love their imagery, right? Showing how they fix in the bikes and the fences and all that. Like, just, it really lets you know, like, hey, this is a tool that I can use to fix a lot of stuff around the house, and I'm going to be very happy to have it. I'm one of those that, like, I hated when you described it because you described it so much better than me. You're so much smarter than I am. I'm like, I don't know, like it's a ratchety thing. You fix stuff, and like I'm the one who I call my neighbors for everything, and I'm lucky I live in the greatest block of all time. But they just know when they get a text from me that I need some kind of a tool. But that is dwindling because of great guys like Kelvin and some of the products we launch here on Grommet. So great stuff.
And they're saying the 4 screwdriver bits are 4 of the most popular screwdriver bits. And so I was wondering that because the one that I noticed that is not in here, but then I thought, I guess you would never use it for this purpose. So that's how not handy I am, is just the regular screwdriver. So it does have the Phillips head, but not the regular. And then it's got the square, I don't know what you call these. You might be able to help me, Kelvin Tools, but we've got the square head there. And then the 2 star heads. And again, I'm certain that's not what we call them, but let me try to do this up close so you guys can see right there, those 2 heads right there. If you know what they're called, anybody in the chat, please enlighten Greg and I.
Yeah, we'll give you an extra like submission into the giveaway if you can help us and be smarter than we are today. So
maybe we need to hire a handyman to come in from time to time and help us with the shows.
I'm sure Neil and the team from Kelvin will be happy to help out and jump on live one day. So
yes,
I love that. Go support these guys. It is a great gift. It is a great product to have for yourself. Kelvin Tools, thank you guys so much for being a part of Grommet Live. $29.99. Use your phone, get that camera app, hit that QR code, and score yourself a really cool Father's Day gift, graduation gift for that special person in your life. You know what? That is one really cool DIY tool that everybody needs to have. This next one absolutely crushed during their launch week. Their launch week is now over, but we still want to support them. We want to keep rolling it up. They ended the week with 650 plus upvotes. Absolutely crushed it. And it is something that when you hear about it, you're going to be like, I could have invented that, right? It's like one of those inventions. It is the Roll Ranger, the tape edge finder. Look, we've all been there. Every single one of us has said some bad words when we've been trying to figure out the end of the tape because we're trying to tape a package, we're trying to tape a gift at Christmas time, whatever it is. This solves that problem. Marcy, you got yours. Mine has not come in the mail yet, so I'm going to let you break this one down, and then I'll share about all the great details about how you can find it on the Grommet.
And I'm so happy John Ellis is in the chat. I hope you're still here with us because I have to ask you, I feel like I met you at the National Hardware Show. Were you there? I was there last year and a couple years before that, but I think I saw this product there and I remember going, I need that because I do a lot of, I use this, I go through these like crazy because I do a lot of shipping and things like that. And we have a lot of products that we box up. And so this is a big nightmare for me. And so, John said I did meet him. I thought so. I am so happy when I saw this on Grommet. I went, I know that guy. And I'm so happy to see that you're doing so well and that you absolutely blew it up during your launch week. That made me so happy. Such a nice man, guys. I mean, really, I remember you well. So thank you for being here and for chiming in on that. But so it's just this very simple tool. And it is one of those things that, as Greg said, you're just like, why didn't I think of that? And because we all deal with it. And at first, in fact, I think I was on the judging panel and he presented, I may have that wrong, but I think I did. Or at least I watched him present to another judging panel if it wasn't me. And there were comments about, if it was actually on the roll, then I would like it. But I disagree. I think this, just as Greg talked about that one drawer that we all have all our junk in, this goes in that one drawer. And every time you get your tape out and you're trying to find it, all you do is you're just going to run it along. So right here is this clever little sensor, and it senses the edge of the tape. So again, as I'm getting a little older, the eyes are not what they used to be. So, but even when they were what they used to be, I can never find that darn thing. So you run it along here. And as you do that, when it feels the tape, did you see that light up? So you hear a little click and it lights up. So you're like, okay, there it is. And then he was so smart to add right here. So this is just a scraper, basically, that once it feels it, then this is used to scrape it up like that. And there you go. And so you have your tape. There you go. So it's that simple. You can find the edge of the tape in 2 seconds flat. And then when you get there, you don't have to fuss with it. And we know what happens when we do that. We end up tearing it and then, having to find the edge and try to get it even again. But with this, it stays even. You can get to it really quickly every single time. It's so smart, so simple, so inexpensive, lightweight. At 1040, it really just is that product that every household needs, and you just grab for it when you're frustrated. So, John, well done. I'm so happy for you for all of your success, and thank you for creating this and sending it to me, because I am going to use the heck out of it for sure.
Yeah, I love that. And again, super inexpensive. Everyone can have one of these in their house. $12.99. Get your Grommet discount. $10.40 goes right to John and his business, so he can keep coming up with really cool inventions like the Roll Ranger. How you get to it? Well, get out your phone, hit that QR code. You'll head on over to the Grommet, give them an upvote. It's a big green button, and then purchase right from him. John is the man. I love this comment John just wrote in. He said, I'd rather be doing yoga on that cool mat you showed than dealing with packing tape. But the cool thing is, if you sell enough packing tape, you can do yoga. You can retire and do yoga for the rest of your life. So I love this. Yeah, we've had, so I'm looking at some stats behind the scenes. So, there's been more than 10,000 people that have already checked out this product on the Grommet, 650 upvotes, a ton of orders. Just this guy is doing incredible stuff. Big fan of this product. Love cool inventions. I'm sure it was John saying like, this friggin' tape, and like came up with a really cool invention. And I love these everyday problem solvers. They're some of the best performing products on the Grommet. And so, John, kudos to you. Thanks for making a really, really cool product. I hope you all check it out. Marcy, anything to end on?
One little last thing is two little last things. It doesn't just have to be for this kind of tape. You could also use it for duct tape. You can use it for gift tape, any kind of adhesive. It could be painter's tape, anything. So don't think that it has to be just that. The other thing I really appreciated, John, on your website and then on your videos and things, that you gave credit to your partner in crime with this, Vitaly, who is from the Ukraine. And so I think when you had this problem, if I'm remembering that correctly, you reached out to him and said, can we come up with something? And together you guys designed it and came up with it. So I always love when credit is given where credit is due. So thank you for that.
Love it. Love it. Great stuff there. Thank you so much, John. Check out the Roll Ranger, and that's going to roll us, see what I did there, right into the final product of the day. It's 10 o'clock at night. I gotta, I'm surviving right now. It is summer season. It is almost Memorial Day. I know where Marcy's at. It's boat season. Like, we are about to get outside, and we want to cook some food on the grill. And sometimes when we're on the go, we need a portable grill, like a tabletop grill that is good size, that can cook food for us and our friends, but not be a huge mess, not be a huge fuss. And we also want to do it quick, especially for those who love the flavor of charcoal, right? A good charcoal grill. We don't want to wait hours and hours and hours and hours for this thing to heat up and all the time wasted. Well, the Quick Start Grill is the answer. I took Marcy off the screen and bring her back because she was grabbing one. I'm going to grab it as well because it's a grill that we can literally be holding right now on set. And I love what these guys have done. They now have 3 different grill products on the Grommet. I personally think this one is my absolute favorite because in just 6 minutes, it heats up the charcoal and you can be cooking your food. How cool is that? Again, it's so lightweight. It fits right on my lap. This is cool. Marcy and I were talking right before we went live today, and I was like, you know what? The only one downside is how it actually starts so fast is you plug it in and you turn it on, and that's what heats the charcoal so fast. And I was like, well, what if I'm at the beach? And Marcy's like, then you walk over to the parking lot and you plug it in and then you carry it back to the beach. Like, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just being lazy right now. But this thing is really, really cool. And it's perfect timing going into Memorial Day, going into 4th of July, going into the summer season. This is the perfect companion to have with you wherever you go.
It really is. And we live down the street from a bay, so there's sand, and I do love to go walk down the street, and I would love to barbecue down there, but I never have because it just seems like such a hassle. I'm also someone that does not like lighter fluid. And we have a grill kind of like this. I think they're called hibachi grills. Am I right about that? That kind of size, that portable tabletop grill. And while I do like it, I don't like that I have to lug those heavy propane canisters down there. And so many times you go to use them and they're empty. But I also don't like the thought of propane on my food. And I don't like the thought of lighter fluid on my food. Just all of it is just not only for the environment, but just who knows the carcinogens that might be in those that we're ingesting, all of that. So this grill completely does away with that, which I think is so smart. Two other things I love about it is, number one, how quick it is. So that heat element heats up to 950 degrees in 3 minutes flat. And all you do is you put a layer of charcoal on top of it before you heat it up. And once that charcoal gets to 650 degrees, that's when the charcoal ignites. No lighter fluid needed, no propane needed, no nothing. So it's going to ignite at 650, which is about 3 minutes in. And then it takes about another 3 minutes to get white, and like charcoal does. And because of that heat element, it heats it all so perfectly. So there are no hot spots and cool spots and all of that. It is that perfect even heat distribution every single time. And I'm thinking there are so many people that live in small spaces, in apartments and things like that, that don't have space for a big barbecue. So to be able to have this, plug it in, and then walk outside to your little patio or whatever, and now be able to barbecue without all the hassle and without all that mess is so great. And camping and going to the beach. I do think most beaches now do have plugs either up by the bathrooms or in the parking lot or something. So I think that really solves that. And you just need to heat it up for those 6 minutes, and then you unplug it and you can take it wherever you want. So I love it. And then I was thinking, is that expensive? I have no concept of grills. So I went on to Amazon. I went everywhere and looked at all the different prices. And basically, a portable charcoal grill about the same size is going to run between $50 and $100. And as you're seeing there, the fact that this one that doesn't need all that gunk, so you're not paying for lighter fluid and propane and all of that, this is just a touch above $100 with that Grommet discount is amazing. Yeah. If you get a portable gas grill, which you got to lug all that stuff around, that is between $100 and $400. So from a value standpoint alone, this is awesome. And it's another one of those where that quality, it's easy to put together. I just think it's a total home run. And again, this time of year and Father's Day coming up, and so many, whether it's the park or camping or beach or boating, or if you have an RV or anything, it's just so smart.
Yeah. The whole other market we missed that I was thinking of is like condos and apartments, like where you can't have a big, standalone grill that you could literally just put this on your patio table. If you have a little table out there, it is literally like good enough to just put on a tabletop. And now you have a grill. And guess what? When you're done, you could put it away. You could store it. You could put it wherever it is. The other thing is underneath here is an ashtray that pulls out, so you can easily, clean out the charcoals and the ash that comes out of it. So really, they've thought of everything. It is super cool. It's very lightweight. So, women, if you're just like, well, I don't want to lug this around, or like, no, it's really, really light. Easy to pick up and carry, move around. So condos, apartments, balconies, like all these things. I know we had that Easy Rail on a little while ago. So you get your Easy Rail umbrella up, and you get the grill going. And in my eyes, like there's no better way to entertain family and friends than getting by the barbecue, throwing on some food and some music, and getting outside and having great conversations. And if the Quick Start Grill is the way to do that, I encourage you to check this one out. Again, Memorial Day, coming up. This is a great something to have. I think it took me 5 minutes to put the whole thing together. Like super easy. It's like, I think it's like 8 screws total. And it's really just putting on.
You can do it.
I did it. Like I did it by myself. My wife didn't even help, even though she's yelling at me from the other room. She's like, your truck has a plug. You could plug it in through your truck. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. So
what's fun for you, Greg, is with your boys. Well, they don't have to be little, but doing s'mores. Like how fun. Just really, really quick, rather than doing the big, hassling with all the
Yeah.
charcoal and lighter fluid. And one thing I want to mention is, so many, we've got the grill pans inside, but it never really tastes like barbecue, if we're being honest. This actually, even though it doesn't have all that propane and lighter fluid, it is that smoky barbecue
Yeah. You
flavor
get the
too.
charcoal. Yeah.
Right, and that's what gives us the taste that we love. So it's real authentic barbecue, and I'm gonna get one for my mom for sure, because she's one of those that lives in a small apartment and she loved grilling, and she hasn't done it in 4 years because of her apartment, but she's got a nice little patio, and this is perfect for that.
Love that. Well,
Yeah.
super awesome product. Get that Grommet discount. Takes it from $129 to $103. I think this is the perfect product to round up today. 7 amazing products that we did, and we are going to give away one more here today. If you guys have not entered, let me throw up you beat me to it. You're getting too good at this technology thing. It's scary. So hit that QR code. You can enter to win. You can also, I think my favorite part, jump into the comments and let me know which product you want to win. We got one more giveaway. We're looking at, we got the Lulu, we got the whitening that Marcy has already given away. The Flowell. I'm gonna get that right. The Flowell yoga mat, Qual Gear standing desk. We got the Kelvin Pack ratchet, the Roll Ranger, and the Quick Start grill. Which product would you love to go home with today? Makers just love seeing that their product is picked, right? So I think that that's super cool. And so what I am going to do today is I'm going to help someone. I wanted to see, Monica just said, nice job, you two. Thank you so much. It's really, Marcy carries it. I just, I'm just here to click buttons sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hook somebody up with get their Father's Day shopping done today. I'm going to hook somebody up with the Kelvin Pack ratchet. Big fan. I think everybody needs one of these. And I'm just such a big fan of everything that Kelvin Tools and the crew there makes. So my product that is being given away is the Kelvin Pack ratchet. And I think, Marcy, you have the winner over there on your end. Who's going home with the Pack ratchet today?
I have Heather Sell is going home with the Pack ratchet. Is Heather in the chat? Heather is in the chat. Oh, yay. Maybe. Congratulations to Heather.
I love that.
Oh, shoot. That's so funny. She just said, I want to win the teeth whitening. Darn it. But are you handy? But I'm sure you have an uncle or a dad or somebody that you can gift it to for Father's Day. How about that?
Perfect. I love it. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Because I haven't looked at my calendar at all. Any special shows, or are we just back next week? Like what? Tell me what's going on. You hook me up with all this crazy stuff that we're up to.
We are going to be back. This is our new time. And you know what I like about this? Greg and I we discussed when we decided that the nighttime, it seems like it's more people are able to be available for that, and that it's a little more fun. And so we're sticking with the nighttime. I love that it's near the end of launch week, because it just kind of reinvigorates everybody, and those, it gets so neck and neck with those upvotes. And this is a great way to get, more exposure for these great brands. And so I love that it's right up to the end here. So Wednesday nights, 6:00 on the West Coast and 9:00 on the East Coast. And so we will be back here then. We do have a special show coming up. We have 2 special shows coming up. One is Father's Day, and we are going to announce the date. I don't have it in front of me, or I would tell you right now. And Jen is actually in Punta Mita, having some fun with her family.
Fancy.
So she would normally be telling us when it is, and so I don't know. But it is coming up for Father's Day. And then we have another one coming up that is outdoor entertaining made easy. So that's going to be grilling and barbecuing and games and all kinds of outdoor fun stuff. So stay tuned for that.
Love that. Well, thank you guys so much. Marcy, thanks so much for being an awesome co-host and holding down the fort while I've been away. And thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments, share this with your friends. We truly appreciate it. Have a great night, and we'll see you next Wednesday right here on Grommet.